Okay, so how was your day? What did you do today?
Ma'am, I did usual things. Today I woke up, I studied a bit, I watched the television for some time, or in the afternoon I took a cat nap. And
Okay,
these are the things which I did.
all right. So, as we are meeting for the very first time, I would like to introduce myself first. My name is Kanchi, and I have been into this profession since last 4+ years. I've trained approximately 5,000 plus children and adults for the spoken English course. So, I would like you to introduce yourself now.
Okay. Ma'am, my name is Sunil. I'm from Delhi. Regarding my educational qualification, I'm a graduate. Talking about my professional life, I have been an English teacher where I run a small sort of institute where I conduct English spoken classes. Besides this, I have been running a YouTube channel too. That's
That's
it.
great. And how many followers do you have right now?
Ma'am, so far I have virtually 750 subscribers.
That's great. That's a great start. So, like, what brings you to becoming a spoken English teacher?
Ma'am, I was deeply interested in English. I always wanted to speak English so fluently, and I gave a lot of time to this language, and I even did not realize when I ended up giving English classes when I ended up becoming a teacher of English.
That's great. I feel like it completely depends upon our destiny. It's actually our destiny because we also don't know where life is going to take us. So,
Right.
without wasting any further time,
Yes, if it is like this, so you can ask them. Or if you don't mind, we can go for the journal conversation.
I think we can discuss normally because if we have already discussed it, I don't know what glitch was there that you got this topic again. So we'll just have a normal conversation. So, so tell me about your goals. Like, what have you thought that you will become this in your life? Like, I know that destiny brought you here as a spoken English teacher, but like, you have you thought of something else that everyone wants that I want to become this in my life. So, what was your goal?
Um, Now my primary ambition is to become a famous YouTuber.
Okay, now, and what was it previously?
Earlier, I wanted to be a famous teacher. Either it was online or offline, but I did not think of becoming a famous person on YouTube.
That's great. So,
No
okay.
problem.
So, I mean, what are your qualifications? What have you done? I mean, if you wanted to become a teacher, then obviously you must have done the qualifications according to that, right? So, what were your qualifications?
Ma'am, I have done BTech, and I never wanted to be a teacher at any school or at any college. I wanted to give online classes or offline classes, where I could also give classes for competitive exams. So
But
this was my
according to
goal.
me, like if you want,
Hmm.
like if you thought also, if a thought came into your mind of becoming a teacher also, then I think B.Ed is compulsory, and you have done B.Tech. So I mean, these are completely two different points.
Yes,
How
yes,
come
it is.
again? How come into teaching after B.Tech? Like everyone think of going into their own zone. It's okay that you shifted. Okay, first of all, I want to ask this question: why did you want to shift? After spending so much money, why did you want to shift your career?
Well, I was not very much interested in BTech. That's why if you are not interested in something, you should always do things which you are profoundly interested in. So
Exactly.
from the beginning, I was never ever interested in BTech. I did not know much about technical things. I was also not good at programming languages. So these were the reasons to change my profession. And after doing BTech, I had to face some of the interviews. And we know that these days interviews are always conducted in English. Or if you come from like profile from BTech, expectations are very high. People think that you are going to speak English very well, and your introduction or your interview is going to be a bit tough too. So these
Mm-hmm.
were the things I thought. First I would work on my communication skills. After that I would face some of the interviews. It is because at the beginning I was rejected. When I
Mm-hmm.
faced interviews for job, I was rejected there. So that's why I opted to learn English first. And when the moment I started learning it, it took me almost 2 to 3 years. It did
Mm-hmm.
take me a very long time, but when I realized, okay, now I can speak English, so it took me almost 2 years. After that, I faced interviews there. I was selected, and I also worked in 2 to 3 companies too.
All
But
right.
I did
EdTech
not like,
companies, or what kind of companies did you work in?
ma'am. I did not go for my own field. I went for BPOs. I went for multinational companies. There
Yeah,
was also a
BPOs
reason
pay you very
I
good.
had some. Yes, I also had some reappears. I did not. If you have backlogs or if you are not able to clear your degree, so I feel that you would not be able to get a job in your specific field.
Exactly, I
These
know
were the
this thing.
reasons, ma'am.
So where did, like, okay, first question. I have so many questions now. So the
Okay,
first
ma'am.
question is if you didn't want to, pursue BTech in your
Mm-hmm.
graduation, who forced you? Like your parents insisted you, or it was the peer pressure? Like how did you came up to this thing that yes, I want to do BTech?
Ma'am, I did BTech many moons ago. I did it almost a decade ago. I did my BTech in 2012, and now it's 2013. So at that
Mm-hmm.
point of time, BTech was in trend. Everyone wanted to be an engineer. I
Mm-hmm.
never
Yeah.
wanted to be an engineer. It was my parents' decision that I should go for this, and for the sake of my parents, I got myself enrolled in that college.
And from which college did you completed your bachelor's?
Ma'am, I did it from Punjab Technical University. The name of my college was Swami Vivekanand College of Engineering and Technology,
Already,
or
and where do
bit
you,
by pardon,
and where did you put up? Like, where are you from actually?
ma'am. I live in Delhi.
All right. No, your hometown. I am asking. It must be in Punjab only then.
No, I do belong to UP. I was born and brought up in Delhi, but my parents belong to UP. It was not like that I knew Punjab. That's why I went. I got a college there, so
All
that's
right.
why I went
Okay.
there. Yes, ma'am.
That's great. So, how was your experience working as a salesperson then? Your life completely changed after that, right? B Tech, BPO.
Yes,
So how
ma'am.
was the experience? Because you know what, they're paying really good, but the number
Yes,
of hours you have to work is just, it makes you dead. I know this thing.
yes. I worked very hard there, and the way I used to work, it used to be tedious a lot, and there were a lot of phone calls which I had to take throughout the day.
I
Ma'am,
can
but
understand.
one thing was very good for me was that something is better than nothing. After doing BTech, I stayed home almost for 1 or 2 years. So it was not good to stay home. It was good to earn something. That's why
Exactly.
I went there and I was happy. Initially, I was happy, but after some time, I did not like what I was doing. I was not able to get the ambience of English, which I
Mhm.
always wanted. Because, ma'am, when I was selected there, I was selected on the basis of my communication skills.
Mhm.
But,
Yeah, obviously you need
but
really good communication skills and working for the salesperson. Yeah.
yes, ma'am, yes, right.
Yeah, you were saying something. I interrupted. I'm sorry.
Okay, so I was saying that I thought once I was selected, I would get the ambience of English all the time, or I would enhance my communication skills there. But it was opposite of it. Whatever I knew, bit by bit, I was losing that. I
You
was,
started
I was,
forgetting.
I,
everything, right?
yes, I was becoming terrible at English. Then I thought, oh, it's not my cup of tea. Let's not work there. I stopped working. Again, I joined an institute. I started polishing my communication skills. I got a bit better, and that's how I continued working.
Amazing. So it's like a huge, you know, a journey full of ups and downs and
Yes, ma'am,
change of career options. But I
right.
think teaching is the safest option. Even I would suggest this thing to you, because when you teach someone, you also enhance your skills. Maybe we
Yes,
are
right.
learning, both of us are learning together. And
Yes, yes.
sometimes we also get to learn from our children. I'm not able to see you. Okay. Yeah, it's fine. Your video was off. I think there is some network issue. So
Yes,
when we
yes,
are
right.
teaching, I think we also learn, because when I was in my college and I used to teach my colleagues, and in the morning when we used to go for our exams, so in the car when we were going, I used to revise all the things, and I used to teach them. So that time I realized that even I am getting my points stronger, and they
Yes,
are
right.
also getting to learn. So I think teaching is the best thing one can do. And you if you're teaching on YouTube, it's amazing. And like, how many views do you get on your video?
Ma'am,
Approximately how many views?
it's not certain. Sometimes my videos do cross 300 views, 500 views, or sometimes videos do not go viral. I don't know what goes wrong with the videos. I am not able to understand the algorithm of YouTube. Ma'am, the video I expect, okay, this video is going to give me a lot of subscribers, this video is going to give me a lot of views. Unfortunately, that video does not work very well. Or there are some videos I never ever expect. I don't expect that, okay, this video is going to do very well. Those videos do a wonderful job. So it is
Okay.
unexpected, ma'am. I'm not very sure that which video is going to work very well, but moderately I get 200 or 300 views on my videos, not very much.
That's an amazing start. You shouldn't be disappointed, because everyone has that starting. And
Yes,
it's good that you chose this thing, that yes, I just want to go for this thing. But as you told me that you have changed so many jobs and now you are up to this thing. So what about your parents? Aren't they opposing?
ma'am.
Like, what were they saying? That we have because usually it's the mental. I'm also from UP, so I know this thing, that what is the mentality of parents. They say that we have spent so much on your education and you're
Yes,
doing
ma'am.
this, you're earning such chunks.
Yes, right.
So what
And
was their reaction when you saw, like, told them that I don't want to continue with this BTech thing?
ma'am, for this, I am so thankful to my father. My father does believe in me. At times, he loses his cool when he finds me home all the time. As I told you, ma'am, I did BTech many years ago. Still, I'm not earning very much. But whenever I have a discussion with my father, or whenever I talk to my father, I always make him understand, okay, sooner or later I will earn in crores. I'll become I will become a promising or a very successful YouTuber. So this is what I tell my father, and my father has been very supportive. My family has been very supportive, and they do
That's
support me in
amazing.
everything. And I'm so happy or too lucky to have my father. But my father does not say anything. Even it seems strange. Still, he gives me money when I need it.
You know what? A supportive family is all you need. And what all I observed from this conversation today, that whatever you are doing, instead of such ups and downs which you have faced in your life, you are
Yes,
happy. And that is the thing which matters, that you are happy in what you are doing, and you have that self confidence that yes, I will achieve this thing. It will take time. Obviously, I know that age also matters, and at this age,
yes,
I don't know you're married or not, but at this age
yes,
the
I am.
parents also force you. Yeah, they force you that yes, you have to get married, you have to get kids. So we have that pressure also, and we have that pressure of earning also. but
Right, ma'am.
still you have that hope in yourself, you had have that faith, I don't know, in God or what, but I think that is a very great thing what I observed from this conversation, and that is
Yeah.
really amazing.
Yes, thank you.
So anything you want to add on,
I don't know what to add in it. So,
or
and
is
I
it?
took this session.
Mhm.
I took this session after a long time. Like few days back, I was pretty busy with things, and we had a long weekend because of
Mhm.
G20 summit.
G20. Yeah.
Yes, and I had 3 or 4 days off, so my family and I decided to go for a trip. We all went
Mhm.
to somewhere in Vaishno Temple, that is in Jammu and Kashmir.
Vaishno Devi.
Yes, ma'am, right.
Yeah, okay.
So there, I went there two times before this trip. So this was the third time I was going to the same temple, and I was super excited for the trip. I went there when I was in college. The second time when I went there, I was in college. It happened almost 10 years ago, I must say. I thought the same thing is going to be there, but I was not pretty aware of it. Things have utterly changed. Things have totally changed there. Earlier, there were not shops on the way. Now, shops are there either side.
Mhm.
And because of the crowd, ma'am, I felt this. Half of the Delhi was there. It was too
Yeah, because it
crowded.
was a long weekend.
Yes, ma'am. It was too crowded. It was too suffocation was there. That, and it rained a lot there. It rained like cats and dogs when we were on the way. So I did not enjoy the trip, which the way I planned it. It was like this. This is what I wanted to share.
It's fine. Just seek the blessings. You were called, so you went there. People are
Yes,
not able to go there. So it's just that take the blessings, and this will happen because, these days everyone is into this devotion kind of a
you're
thing.
right, ma'am. I agree.
So it's fine. Just take the blessings and move on. That's it.
Yeah. Ma'am, I
So,
wanted to have blessings plus I wanted to have the new experience. I wanted to explore things there. But I only got the blessings, I feel. The second thing did not happen.
no worries, maybe some other time. So I think it
Yeah.
was a wonderful session, and instead of discussing books versus television, we discussed on your journey today.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
I wish you very, very all the best for your future, and I
Thank you,
hope
ma'am.
you'll achieve all the things which you are thinking of.
Yes,
So,
thank you.
how did you find the session? It was such a random session today. I just wanted to ask you.
Ma'am, it was nice. It was nice, plus it was quite interesting too. I know I don't know whether I must say this. I know I feel that you are very new to this application, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yes. So it was very nice, ma'am.
Yeah, I'm new to this application, and how did you got to know this?
Ma'am, like what I do is whenever I try to book a session with uh, you people, like with the tutor of EnglishYaari, I try to check that I have some sort of slots. There I do check it. Slots according to 7 to 8 or 8 to 9. So there are, I have some of the tutors. So there I get to see, okay, this person is very new. Because before that I have been using this application for almost a month, I feel. So before I did not see you 2 to 3 days before I did not see you there, or I
Yeah,
think
I've joined it recently. Yeah.
yes, right. This is the reason, man. That's how I got to know.
Yeah, and
Because there
there
are
it's
some
mentioned.
yes,
Yeah.
there are some common faces to English Yari. There are some famous tutors, famous in the sense whichever video I watch on YouTube. So these people are there, and soon you are going to become the famous face of English Yari too.
Yeah, I hope the same. All right, then it was a nice session, and I wish you very all the best, and I hope to see you in the future too.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, it
Oh,
was same from my
yeah.
end. Thank you.
All right, then. Bye bye. Take care. Good
Bye.
night.